From what we understand, the United Nations and humanitarian partner organizations have been specifically targeted by government and proxy forces, including the apparent targeting of senior officials and humanitarians delivering to millions displaced by atrocities. So how do we push back against such impunity towards this humanitarian imperative? How do we do that? I would assume that these, in some ways, the aid that we're providing is actually helping these government officials, is it not?
Thank you very much for the question. We very much share your concern. We are, of course, very much concerned about the safety of aid workers. And
it is just specifically, are government officials targeting them?
The rhetoric has not been positive in South Sudan. There has not been a positive rhetoric that accepts that aid workers are there to help. There hasn't been the message that well over 90% of all aid workers are South Sudanese, many of whom are putting themselves at risk to help the people of South Sudan.
Are government officials and or proxies targeting people delivering humanitarian aid?
The aid workers have been affected by both parties, yes, sir.
Yes.
Government and opposition forces.
So we have people here from the Embassy of South Sudan. I would just say you ought to be embarrassed. I don't know how you can come to a hearing like this representing the government of South Sudan, knowing that we have expended $1.3 billion on behalf of the people that you represent, and you're targeting aid workers. I would be embarrassed to be in a hearing like this. I'd be embarrassed to send out the kind of press release that you sent out prior to this hearing. I don't know what kind of government you represent.